Amp grazing this morning, adaptive multi-paddock grazing in Missouri. Got strips here that are 350 feet wide and about 35 or 40 feet across. We have a young South Pole bull we raised here, old Ringo, breeding some of these heifers that are 15 months old. I'm gonna give them a chance to calve it too. We'll pull the bulls pretty quick in about another week, so they will have been exposed like 42 days. And then we're quite fine if the rest of them don't breed until December and have calves next September. That's okay with us, but pretty good little 2-year-old bull there. Very small frame, two frame score probably. But you notice that heifer was probably out of a little taller cow, so it's not going to hurt to bring this next generation of calves down again in height. So just need to get them to where they'll finish on grass. And we still struggle with that with part of our cattle, not all of them. It takes a lot of time to get your genetics right. That's where, if you got enough money to go buy. Just looking at the color in my photo there, the purple on those wildflowers mixed in with the cattle, dark green trees, just pretty cool that God colored my world. Got the barn swallows running around over them, picking off flies and bugs. Just pretty peaceful out here this morning, especially since it's barely in the 80s, overcast with a nice cool breeze. We still got our humidity. This is the first morning that these cattle have actually come to graze. As you can see, this right here is the cell they was on yesterday, and you can see how they took the tops off of the giant ragweeds, the horseweeds I call them, and they bit the tops out of that common ragweed there too. But they took that grass that is probably 30 inches tall if it was stood up, and they sheared it down to about 15 inches and stirred it around with their feet, put that electromagnetic energy back out to wake up those microbes once again. And we grazed over this 90 days ago, I suppose. Just a pile of grass there. Just crazy how much grass there is. It's amazing when you get plenty of moisture what you can grow on a Virginity farm. The nutrient bank is in the soil when you've been putting that carbon down and letting the microbes work on it. Just really content with the acrobatics of those barn swallows. I don't know if y'all can see them, pick them up in the pictures, but they are just flying right around over the top of those cattle, just having a feast. Sometimes it's best just let the video or the picture, if you would, speak for itself of how tuned with the nature we are. birds are so fast, it's hard hard for the camera to pick them up. But they are flying. When those cattle move through that grass, they stir up all kinds of insects besides just the flies that's on their backs. Acrobatics of barn swallows. Could be some tree swallows there. We got tree swallow houses up too. Can't get enough of being in tune with nature. Just a good feeling. Natural grandma. We just wish you were happy. Just good.